What's up, everybody? We are heading back here to the garden, and this was Mom's idea, not mine. So, waiting for Mom. She's gonna be out, and we wanted to give y'all a garden update video and talk to you about some things that we are going to be doing. Mom's not out here yet. Let some people jump on here, but wanted to just show y'all here our garden situation here. As y'all can see here, we have been busy planting our stinking garden here. One of our garden boxes here. We got 3 people on. Hey everybody, how y'all doing out there in this crazy world, crazy time that we live in here? And as y'all can see, we are going to be doing pine needles, and we are going to be talking about pine needles in this live stream in a little bit. And if you want to know why, we'll be talking about that shortly. As soon as Mom comes out here. This was Mom's idea to go live, so sorry for the traffic. Happens every time we pull out the camera. As y'all can see, look how well this garden is doing. Here's our potatoes. These are all potatoes, y'all. Look at this. Here, go do like a, start counting them right now. Bloop. All the way down there. This whole row's potatoes. Hey everyone. Trying to read y'all's comments if y'all are commenting. We got cucumbers, a bowl, what do we got? Pole beans, snap peas are up here, or sugar snaps. We got tomato plants out of the wazoo. Only a couple people in our family like tomatoes. But that's okay. I hate tomatoes, but I'll eat them if they're cooked. Hey everyone. So, as y'all can see, we've been loving our awesome design. Hey everyone. Not good with names, so I'm not even gonna try to say anybody's name. So.
Explain to them how you did it.
Up. There she is.
Hey.
Why are you on the other side of the fence?
Because I'm going to show them my strawberry garden.
Oh, your strawberry garden, okay.
All we have is Polish eggs. We have like 100 chickens, laying chickens, but no eggs except for my little faithful Polish layers. They're the only ones laying eggs.
Laying eggs.
And the ducks.
And ducks. Okay.
So we might be fixing to have a lot of chicken dinners. I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Oh my.
Okay.
Did you explain to them how you did those beds?
These beds? Yeah, these beds are just a T-post in every pallet. They're a little wonky because I accidentally hit them with the tractor a little bit, or they would be more straight, but every pallet has a T-post in it, one T-post, just like this wall, pallet wall. It's great, it's beautiful, tremendous wall here.
And if your pallet rots by next year or in 2 years, you could just take it off and replace the pallet. Who is that? T. That's T. Her name
Like
is T.
T-E-A or
Yes,
T?
like tea, like she likes to drink tea. Huh. That's her little silky chicken. And these are all my Moran chicks.
They're all boys. No,
Y'all
I don't know.
remember them from last week? Or
How you doing?
Like 2 weeks ago. And remember, we used that Vet RX on them, and it's working awesome. As you can see, they're all healthy and good. Even my one that I thought was really not going to make it, right there, her feathers are actually growing in.
Yep.
It's actually looking really good. So I think everyone survived, which is tremendous. It's tremendous. It's tremendous. Let me show you our strawberry garden. So this year, what we're really doing differently is we're going to be using pine needles for our mulch, and our good friends Josh and Mandy over at the Josh and Mandy channel, they are super gardeners.
Literally.
And they market garden as well, and they were the ones who really showed us how to use pine needles in your raised beds and for your garden. So the only thing that we would suggest doing differently if y'all are setting up your gardens, I know everybody else is probably just starting to get into garden season, so these are just good times to be looking around on YouTube and getting lots of different good ideas. These pallet bed gardens are just really, really easy to do. Anybody can do them. You don't need building skills. You don't even need a screwdriver, nothing.
Nope.
Just T-posts, probably a T-post driver, and some pallets is all you need. and some space to put them. We would recommend, if you have access to pine needles, use pine needles instead of hay. We used hay because we had it here and it was available and easy, and we have used hay in hay bed gardens before, but the one little minor drawback you have to hay is that you will have some weeds come up. Now, that being said, we mulched this whole strawberry garden with hay last year, and you can see there's not a whole lot of weeds growing up through it. But with pine needles, you will have virtually no weeds, which is just amazing. Don't freak out over the pine needle deal, y'all. Do your research. Pine needles, by the time they break down, they're not acidic. So they're not gonna hurt your trees or your fruits and vegetables, your gardens.
Once they fall off the tree, they lose pretty much all of their acidity.
Right, so don't freak out over the pine needles. Do your research and you will find out really, really quickly that you can use pine needles as your mulch. And for us, that's amazing because we have lots of pine needles. And now that Goob is very good at driving the tractor around, he can go back and scoop up pine needles. So probably in the next month, you're gonna see our little backyard farm transform, because I'm gonna go a little pine needle crazy back here, y'all. We're gonna be mulching all the raised beds with pine needles. You can see we mulched all of our potatoes in those buckets. We're doing potato buckets this year. We mulched them all with pine needles. We're gonna mulch this whole strawberry bed with pine needles. We already started, but we have more to do. I'm thinking of using pine needles as a little pathway back here to the orchard and to the pond. We're probably going to be doing the rest of the driveway and up front, using some pine needles up there. Pine needles instead of mulch, you have to use what you got. We did have hay and we've used hay for mulch, but use what you have. Maybe you don't have pine needles, maybe you have leaves. We've done that in years past. We have access to lots of bagged leaves on the side of the road. So my husband, every time he would come home from work, he would just bring home bags and bags of leaves. That's awesome. Throw it in here. We did that for years in this area where we had the chickens. The chickens worked over this land. They got it good and fertilized, and we worked in all those dead leaves over the years. I know, your tea. She's so sweet, huh? So yeah, use what you got where you're at and make it happen. Now's the time. You're home. You have time. Plant something. We just did a video. Will be coming out tomorrow on the questions you should ask yourself. Quarantine questions that you should ask yourself. Daily quarantine questions, y'all. And it's really about prioritizing life and really get a container and plant something. Everybody's home. Your kids are home. You're spending more time than ever together. Plant something, y'all. You won't regret it, even if it's flowers, even if it's just some little herbs in a little container bucket. Plant something, y'all. You'll be excited that you did. So yeah, I just wanted to jump out here and show y'all what we got going on. We still have sweet potato bed to put in. We still have to figure out where we're putting our squash and our melons. So be looking for those videos to be coming out really soon. Probably in the next couple weeks, we'll be putting all that together. And we're just really reconfiguring this area and that back area over there. And probably up here, I might be doing a big flower raised bed up here. So watch out for that coming up. And just lots of pallets and lots of pine needles. So yeah, y'all, be looking out for that. Also be looking out for this year. Lord willing, we're seeing lots of fruit on these trees already, and we're seeing lots of buds and lots of flowering going on. So Lord willing, this will be our year to finally have some fruit.
You found eggs?
Okay. Let's see what you got, girl. Oh yeah, that's where the ducks like to lay. We'll get those duck eggs. And Daddy's loving his ducks. Who's on there? Is anybody saying anything?
There's 18 people. Mike's on here. There's Mike Fudge's on here.
Okay.
Dad's on here.
You should show them all of our strawberry plants that we got from last year. We started with about 60 plants.
Yeah. Now we have hundreds of strawberry plants.
We're still growing them up, y'all. I
Yeah.
still have to go through and just there's some little patches here still left that
Texas
I still
coffee.
got to get into rows. But yeah, our kitties are doing good. They got spayed this week.
Yep, she's right there.
So there's Boots. She's
Yep.
probably about to go potty in my strawberry bed. Bootsy, get out. My egg collector's on it here.
Yes, the fencing's very neat. I really like the look of it. It's like, phew. Pallet City.
Pallet City, y'all. Pallet City. So we're probably going to do a big raised flower bed with pallets right there too.
On the outside of the fence here?
Probably on the outside. That way right from the back deck I can look and we can see like a real pretty flower
Pretty
bed.
flowers.
So yeah, we started with 60 plants about last year, and strawberries do this, y'all. But hey, I was saying, even if you have, see the little plastic swimming pool containers? You can get them at the dollar store.
They're up there on the porch.
They're great for strawberry beds. If you have a little patio area and you just want to start a little strawberry bed, those little plastic swimming pools are great. Just cut some holes in the bottom and start you a little strawberry patch, and it's a lot of fun. It's getting cold out here.
It is. I think we're going to go ahead and get on off here.
Oh, there's Ginger.
Oh, Gingy Cat. She's
Yeah.
over there on the fence.
And Ginger's doing good.
Yep.
Oh, and there's Boots. She's
Yep.
going to jump
Boots
up too.
is going to join the party. Anyway, y'all, it's starting to rain, so we're going to go ahead and get on off here.
Yeah, so look for our video tomorrow.
Tomorrow coming out. Nice and early in the morning.
Quarantine questions.
Quarantine questions. Alrighty, y'all. Hope that y'all have a blessed day. Stay calm. Bye-bye.